to get onto sewage, everyone's favorite part. The back of the vehicle on the right side, the small compartment just to the right of the storage will be your sewage compartment. This will contain the gloves and the other tools you'll need to get the sewage out of your vehicle. The very first thing you want to do is not touch anything in here other than these gloves. Put them on your hands. Play safe. So once these are on your hands, you will remove the green hose that's blocking away. We currently don't need it. This is for filling up the tanks after, or rinsing the tanks after you have used it multiple times and it's filled up. What we need out of here to attach our sewage stuff is the red end and the clear pipe. And what we're going to do is attach this to the sewage outlet on the other side of the vehicle. So underneath the slide on the driver's side of the vehicle is going to be your sewage output area. You'll need the keys to unlock on this side, and it's just going to be a vertical twist on this side and pull up. Underneath the vehicle is the entire sewage system. Under this cap will be where you attach the clear tunnel that attaches to your hoses to go to the output. The red will go to the underside of the hoses. This valve here is the gray water valve. This will release any water from the tanks that came from the shower or the kitchen sink. And this is the first of two black valves that we have to release in order to release the sewage and the restroom sink.
Right, this is where you get the connecting hose that goes for the sewer, and he'll point to where that is, right in this compartment down here.
When you're ready to empty your sewage tanks, you need to get the gloves on first. Pull the end caps. It's just a squeeze and pull, which will release, and you can acquire the sewage lines that you need to empty the tanks. There are two within this container, one on each side. Both sides pull out. Here's one. And hopefully we can get this one out here. It seems to be jammed up. If you do have a jam like this, just at an awkward angle, push it through to the other side using the other hose, and it should clear it out. So now we'll pull that hose we pushed through all the way to the other end, and then we'll get the second one out as well. Now we have both of our hoses. We'll attach those to the output. Now that we've gathered all of our supplies to empty out our sewage system, the first thing that we need to do is twist this cap and pull it out, which will allow us to access the sewage system here. You'll take the clear pipe and attach it, screw it in a clockwise manner until it clicks onto the end, which will allow you to attach one of the two hoses, short or long, to the end of it. Another clockwise click. As soon as it clicks on, you're good to go. This hose will allow you to empty out wherever your location is. Now, if you have a small entrance or a flap in the ground, as most do, this red 90-degree angle cap will assist you greatly. Just as the other things did, you're going to attach this and 90 or clockwise until it caps, and now you can place this firmly to exit all of the sewage. Now that we have our hose attached here with our 90-degree angle on the end and the clear pipe attached to the output, you have the option of using this elevator for the hose. It is extendable fully for the length of the hose, and can be used to counter any dips like this where sewage could get clogged. What we're gonna do is we're gonna simply strap it underneath of the hose and extend it along the way until you have your kink sorted out. The top end can lay down, as when sewage builds up through this, it will apply pressure and keep it steady throughout. All right, when you have your entire hose attached and you have everything inserted, the only valve that you should leave open throughout your trip while connected to sewer output is the gray valve. You'll simply pull this up and leave it open, and it will continuously stream gray water directly into the sewage. As for black, which is this second valve here, you'll need to wait until the tank is completely full, or at least 2/3 full, to empty it out. The reason you don't want this completely open at all times is you don't want anything stagnating in the line during the times. There are 2 valves that you'll need to open up, this being the first, and we'll show you the second shortly. Now that we have our first black sewage output lever raised, we need to initialize the first one that will actually allow the sewage tank to release fully, which is located just left of the door here, underneath this side. Kind of hard to see, but it's this lever right here. You will pull this all the way out, and it will release everything down the lines to that second gate that we opened up previously, which will allow it to go all the way through to the sewage waste. Now that you have your black tank completely flushed from the 2 levers on this going through to your output, we're going to need to clean the tank. So the first thing that you're gonna do is close off both of the levers that we did previously to fill the tank back up to the top and release it again. We're gonna use this hose attached to an output, and we're gonna go through into the bathroom and plunge it into the toilet with the lid open to refill it with water. All right, we're inside the camper now, next to the bathroom. This is a continuation of how to flush the tank multiple times with clean water so that it doesn't clog. So what we need to do is open the bathroom door and go ahead and tuck the green hose underneath of the door somehow. There we go. This will allow you to utilize the hose inside of the toilet. So, what we're gonna do is lift both lids on the toilet, empty what's currently in there. As such, that was remaining pressurized water from the water pump that was on. You'll go ahead and turn this hose on when it's down here, close the toilet lid, and it will hold stationary there, and you'll continually check on the black tank levels until it's full again, in which case you'll rinse and repeat the previous section with the 2 levers. So now that we have our black water tanks emptied and flushed, we're going to need to enter the bathroom, get underneath of this cabinet, pull out this little pack of chems here, open her up, and pull out a packet. Looks just like this. And what we're going to do, we're going to simply toss it in the open toilet so that it goes all the way back down to the black tank. That'll keep it clean and ready for the next use.
Make sure that you put enough water in residual so that you don't get smell coming back.